Okay, good morning everybody. I hope that you can hear me okay. I am going to do a general reading, which is something that I rarely do. I like to do personal readings. I feel more connected to the individual. I feel like the readings are a lot more accurate this way, of course. But what I'm going to do today is just pull some cards and just see where the energy takes us today. And, hopefully that some of you will find this beneficial for you. I hope that there's a message in the cards for somebody today. So Holy Spirit, give me a message that you want to share today for the general collective, for someone who's watching this today. What do you want them to know? How can I be of assistance? We got the Page of Cups. We got a big stack of cards. I'm not going to keep all of this, but we got the Page of Cups, the Emperor, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Wands, and the Lovers. It's great cards. Great cards. I feel like I want to keep these, though. I love getting the Queen of Wands. Alright, let's see what else we got. Feels like power. Maybe somebody reclaiming their power. With the Page of Cups and the Lovers here, and the Wheel of Fortune, it looks like the tide is turning between two people. Between whoever this Emperor is and whoever this Queen of Wands is. It feels like there's a tide turning in the relationship between the two people. With the Wheel of Fortune, talks about life cycles. It's ruled by Jupiter. It's really like a good luck card. Then you have the Page of Cups here. Usually this is like intuition. It can be an apology. It's something emotional, a small emotional gesture or a small intuitive insight that comes to you. Then we have the Lovers card here, which talks about choices and partnerships. It's ruled by Gemini. You can see that, the Lovers. I'm using these cards today for whatever reason. Normally I use my Tarot Dreams deck. That's my favorite deck, but this is what was out and ready on my altar today, so this is what I'm choosing. But yeah, it feels like a tide is turning in a relationship between two people. Let's see what else we get. Tell me what this Page of Cups is, please. What is this Page of Cups? We got the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he is reliable, okay? I'd call him, he's not FedEx, he's not UPS, he's not Amazon because he's a little slower than Amazon. I would say he is the Postal Service. Rain, sleet, or snow, they're supposed to deliver their mail to you. That is the Knight of Pentacles. He's slow, but he's methodical. He's reliable. Things don't typically miss his eye. He catches everything. And so, dependable is a good way to describe the Knight of Pentacles. But the Knight of Pentacles is coming after the Page of Cups. It's like a apology that's been long overdue. That's what it seems like. An apology that's long overdue. After somebody has had a chance to think about what they could have possibly done. It's coming next to the Emperor card. The Emperor is typically an authority figure, ruled by Aries, and very much a card of action. The Emperor is over all of the kings in the tarot, and he is the master of his domain. But typically you don't see the Emperor apologizing or appearing as though he makes mistakes. The Emperor isn't known for making mistakes. But in this instance, it looks like with the Page of Cups that he's had time to think about something that he could have possibly done that could have hurt this Queen of Wands. And let's not sleep on the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is beautiful. She's smart. She commands attention. She's courageous. You know, she has an air of independence, but she's not afraid to ask for what she wants. Confident, self-assured. But this is a fire sign. This is a Leo. This is a Sagittarius. Maybe even an Aries. I see her more as a Leo more than anything else. But a Leo is going to, speaking from experience, a Leo is going to demand an apology when she's hurt. Okay? And I feel like that is what happened here. That this was between the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. There was once something going on here. And the Emperor hurt the Queen of Wands and is apologizing. And this shifts the dynamic of the relationship moving forward. Then it leads into the Lover's card at the end. There's some balance here. It resets the balance in the relationship. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? So yeah, it's feeling like a relationship reading, but yeah, I kept feeling like power, like a power struggle. What else do we need to know? I like for my cards typically to pop out. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't really like to pick. I will if I feel like I have to, or if I feel like I'm called to pick. If I'm shuffling the deck for a while and nothing pops out, that means I'm done with that deck. It's time for me to get another, and I got plenty over there to choose from. Let's clarify this Wheel of Fortune. What is the Wheel of Fortune? Bottom of the deck. We got the 8 of Coins at the bottom of the deck. Sign of hard work is coming in under this Wheel of Fortune. We got the 8 of Pentacles, and you know, this is a sign of hard work. This is somebody that is dedicated to moving forward. It feels like they're in for the long haul. They're in for the long haul. Let's see. Let's pick. Where's my tarot journals? My trusty. This is my first deck that I purchased for myself, and I've loved it ever since. There was a reader. I don't see her on YouTube anymore. There was a reader, I forget what her name was, and she used these cards, and when I tell you, it's like the cards jumped out the screen and said, "I'm for you." And so I got the cards. That was probably about 4 years ago. I still have this deck, still in good shape. I I try to treat my cards gently. Then I have a couple of decks that I like I have a David Bowie deck that I just love, but I pretty much keep that in the box. I don't typically use that deck. Alright. Continue giving me a message on this reading, Spirit. Is there anything else we need to know? What does the future hold for this couple? For these two people? And you know, it doesn't have to be romantic. This can totally be like a partnership. The Lover's card is Gemini, but it reminds me of the 7th house, and it's probably because Gemini is in my 7th house of relationships, of one-to-one partnerships. And so this could be a business partnership, you know, this could be a close friendship, but there's definitely a dynamic between two people that is trying to be repaired at this time. So what does the future hold for, I'm just going to call it a couple, for this partnership? What does the future hold for this partnership? What advice do you have for this partnership? The Lover's card again. You don't believe me? The Lovers. Again. Under there we got the Page of Swords. We got the 9 of Wands. And the Wheel of Fortune again. So, I mean, I have to keep these cards. I normally don't keep a bunch of cards when they come out in a clump like that. I'll probably take the first card, but for you to get the Wheel of Fortune twice, and as you can see up here in this right corner, you see the glyph for Jupiter, which is another reason why I love these cards, because they show you the astrological correspondence with each tarot card. And so then you have the Page of Swords. I feel like this is, and then so you have the Page of Swords here, and then you have the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is an interesting card because, as you can see, all those wands in the back, it's fire energy, and he's tired. He's been at war. He's been back and forth to war. He's had victories. He's had losses. He's had his own people go against him, and he's almost to where he is done and he can go back home, and he's contemplating whether he should continue to go forward to finish, or if he should cut his losses and go back home. So to me, this card is saying, you know, I've been through so much, and this feels like the Emperor. I've been through so much with this person. I've been through so much. We've been through so much together. And it feels like with this is the moon in Sagittarius. So it's like it's the moon in Sagittarius. So the moon is your emotions in a fire sign like Sagittarius, which is also ruled by Jupiter. So it's like taking in everything that you've been through and really looking at yourself, looking at your emotions and deciding what to do. And I feel like with this 9 of Wands, it's calling the Emperor. It feels like it's the Emperor. And he's deciding, we can't have gone this far for me to let this go this easily. I have to continue to move forward. I have to work hard for this. I have to apologize. Maybe I should give them a call. Send a text. Okay? This is the Page of Swords. Swords is an air sign, communication. This is Page. Pages send messages. That's the messenger in the court. So I should send a message out to the Queen of Wands or whatever. Send a message out to the Queen of Wands. So for all those emperors out there, if you're thinking you've done something wrong to a Queen of Wands, it might be calling on you to apologize, to repair that relationship. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. How's the Queen of Wands feeling at this time? The King of Wands. What else? Eight of Cups, the Queen of Coins, and the Justice card. The Eight of Cups is walking away from something. Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles, and the Justice card. It's interesting. It's a big stack of them, but it's funny getting this. This feels so messy. It feels like this Queen of Wands is really thinking about a King of Wands. It's thinking about a King of Wands, but the Emperor is over here who's above the King of Wands. The Emperor is over here thinking about pouring his heart out to the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is doing what the Queen of Wands does. She already got a homeboy in her pocket already. She just went into her roster. She went into her roster and pulled somebody else out. Oh my God. Whoever you are diabolical. You are diabolical. I just want you to know. Oh my goodness. But seriously, this is about strength. This is about power. This is about passion. It feels like apology or not, she's good. You know, she's not stunting it. You know what I mean? Let me put it to you like this. She won't make it appear that she's bothered by it. Give me more on the Queen of Wands with her messy self. Queen of Wands. How's the Queen of Wands feeling at this time? What does she need to know? What do I need to know about the Queen of Wands? Should clarify this King of Wands. With the Lovers twice. Page of Coins. And then Justice again. So Justice definitely wants to come out. Page. This is a message about a new opportunity, because the Pentacles bring things that are tangible. Money is tangible. Opportunities can be tangible. Things that we can touch, feel, see, feel, taste. Page again. A message about that. So it could be that, and then earlier we had the Queen of Pentacles that came out before. I think the Queen of Wands is just focused on her bag at this time. We also have Justice here, ruled by Libra. Blind Justice. I think ultimately she's just focused on some fairness in this. Maybe she felt like she was treated unfairly. And I think ultimately that's what she's looking for. I think ultimately she's okay with the apology. Maybe she feels like this emperor owes her something tangible. And, you know, she wants more than just words to show that they are sorry. She wants actions to show that they're sorry, and that they apologize, and that they mean well, and that they want something better with them, and that they want to continue. She wants more than just those words. She wants some action. She wants something tangible, because she still feels like she's in her power. She still feels like she's in her power. And because she knows what she's worth, she wants balance. She wants equality. So if you're an emperor out there and you're dealing with a Queen of Wands, you know, just saying that you're sorry, the Queen of Wands may not know how much it took for you to get to the point where you could say that you're sorry. She may not know that or understand that. But you got to dig a little bit deeper and know who you're dealing with, and back those words up with actions in order for her to take those seriously. Because, you know, however way you put it, whatever way you slice it, her hands are in her bag, and that bag is going to pull out anything. It can pull out the next opportunity, or the next way that she can make money, more money in her bag, another dude, another partner. There's a lot. She's in her bag. The Queen of Wands is in her bag. You might be the emperor, but she feels like she still has options. You may be the emperor in your land, but I'm the Queen of Wands in mine. And the only thing that's above the Queen of Wands is the Empress. Anything else? Six of Cups. Yeah, this is reminiscent about old times. This is reminiscent about old times. This is a familiarity. This could be children. There may be children involved with the Six of Cups. Anything else? Ultimately, I think this couple is going to be fine. This is the Six of Pentacles. This is a gift. You see, as you can see, he's handing something off. Okay, this is the Moon in Taurus. Taurus is all about the things that we value. Yeah, this is a gift. This is a gift of some kind. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about this Six of Cups and this Six of Pentacles. Two sixes here. Six in numerology. Six is about balance. So once again, with the Libra, and as you can see, he has a scale, because Venus rules Taurus. It also rules Libra. Venus is the planet of the things that we value. It's about money. It's about possessions, the things that we hold dear, the things that we find beautiful. And as you can see, the scales again. So there's some type of gift. There's some type of gift that can be given to repair this situation. I think is what I'm feeling. And the gift is not just any kind of gift. The gift holds significance with this Six of Cups. Two of Wands. This is Two of Wands is making a decision and going towards your passions. Just picking which direction you want to go and just going for it, you know. And the way that both sides are lit up is red pill, blue pill, okay? Either way it goes, there's happiness through when you walk through that door, but how that happiness manifests itself remains to be seen, you know. You can be happy either way, is how I feel with this card. Just pick one and go forward. And I feel like that's the message with these two people, is that they just need to pick up and move forward from there. You know, decide if that's what they want to do. Decide if that's what they want for themselves. We got the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So there really could have been some serious mistrust. There could be, there could have been maybe one cheated on the other. Maybe one, if this is a business partnership, maybe somebody worked with someone else on the side. There could be money issues involved, because we do have a lot of Pentacles cards here. There could be, the Queen of Wands might feel like the Emperor owes her money, or a settlement or something. With this Page of Coins, we got the Six of Coins. What else did we have on here that was Pentacles? Oh, I had pulled the Queen of Pentacles earlier, but I put her back. But there's the Devil. We could be dealing with a Capricorn with the Devil card here. The Devil card is all about illusion. And look, Page of Cups again. An apology for whatever devil foolishness has went on. So when you're dealing with the devil, when you get the Devil card, it doesn't necessarily mean the devil. We're talking about Satan himself. We're talking about what Satan represents: temptation. Temptation. We're talking about deceit and lies, deception. You know, that's what we're dealing with. And I always say this, so if you get a reading by me and the devil comes out, I'm going to tell you the same story, okay? Because this is how I remembered it. So as you can see with this card, I'm putting it right in the middle so you probably can't see me. That's good. So as you can see with this card, this little man here is the Fool. He comes at the beginning of the tarot spread. In the major arcana, he's card number 0. Okay? And so the fool fools around, the fool fools around and get caught up with the devil. He ends up in the devil's cage. And the fool is down there feeling so sorry for himself. Look at him. He's just pitiful. He's miserable. He's miserable and pitiful. And the devil's just like, I got you. But what the fool don't realize is, if he opened up his eyes for a second, the freaking cage is open. If you don't get your fool ass out that cage, get up out the cage, fool. You are not. This is deception. This is deception at its best. This is somebody who feels like this is somebody who is a master at making people feel less than, miserable, captured, stuck. You know, this is somebody who's practiced this and relishes those things. So that's what the Devil card represents. And so I feel like there's some type of interference between the relationship between the Emperor and the Queen of Wands. There was some type of interference between these two. Some interference that came through. Could be a third-party situation. Somebody in somebody's business. Maybe one talked too much about the other to the wrong person and caused all this type of confusion. Alright. So let's just get a quick final message about how we can move forward. How do we move forward? Because ultimately I feel like there's love and friendship here for us to get the Lover's card twice. Ultimately, and then the Six of Cups. You know, that's a familiarity between two people. That's time. This could be a long lasting partnership between two people. This could be a soulmate connection, you know. I do believe in soulmates. I do believe that we have multiple soulmates. The people that come into our lives that really make a difference and mean something to us, they're soulmates. And even the people that come into our lives that really fuck with us bad, you know, they're meant to come into our lives. They are a soulmate or some type of karmic partner. They're meant to come into our lives to teach us a lesson of some kind. So you may hate their freaking guts, but that's still your soulmate. You got the Fool and the Queen of Wands. So here's the Fool, card number 0. This is a new beginning. This is a new beginning. This is starting over from scratch. The Fool, card number 0. Told you about the Fool already. The Queen of Wands in another deck. So to me, this feels like if the Emperor was able to dig deep and come to the conclusion that he needed to apologize to the Queen of Wands, and this is the Emperor. This is the biggest man on campus. He owns everything. He's over all of the courts. If he was able to humble himself enough to apologize to the Queen of Wands, then what the Queen of Wands needs to do is to take that and accept that offer and change the direction of the relationship with the Wheel and move forward. She needs to take that. She needs to accept his apology and move forward. Move forward. Work on the relationship. Because ultimately they're meant to be together. They're ultimately meant to be together. So that's what I got. What's at the bottom of the deck here? The Hanging Man. The Hanging Man trying to make a decision, and then the Sun follows that. Yeah, so, you know, whoever this is for, I don't know who this is for. This is just a general reading, which is why it's like it's hard to do them because you don't know who's going to be watching. I have a small Instagram account, so there aren't that many of y'all, but it may not be for somebody that's watching today. It might be for somebody watching next month, next year. I don't know. But yeah, this is about two people that just need to come together and have a conversation. They just need to talk it out. They need to talk it out. And it's simple. We're not talking about a king or a queen or even a knight of swords. We're talking about a simple, small conversation, small gesture to start it all off. But that Emperor is going to have to put some actual work in because she's still the Queen of Wands. She's still the Queen of Wands. She's going to forgive him, but she has to see that action first. So that's what I have. I could be pulling cards all day. I got nothing but cards over here. But I'm gonna go, and if you are interested in a reading with me, Queen of Wands queenofwandsspiritualcoaching@gmail.com, or you can hit me in the DMs, and we can have a conversation about your reading. So thank you so much.